Okay. Ooh, a little over half of the audience maybe. That's awesome. Keep standing if you have 2 or more books in print. Keep standing if you have 2 or more. Keep standing if you have 3 or more. And that includes compilation books, by the way, if you're a member of compilation. Yeah, if you're in a compilation book, that counts. You have a book, okay? So 3 or more. 4 or more, keep standing. 5 or more. 6 or more. Ooh, look at this. 7 or more. Who's going to be the last one standing? 8 or more. Okay, we're both about the same. Good. Give them a hand, you guys. That's awesome. I love that. Books can be an amazing thing. I think you kind of know that already from what Debbie said. We're going to get right into it because I have a tiny amount of time. So why do you want to write a book? Does anybody not know why they would want to write a book yet? There's a million reasons. You don't know? You have no idea? Okay. You're going to get some ideas in this 10 minutes. But build influence, get more stages. You want to get on stages? Yeah. Do you want people to pay you more money? Yes. Yes. Okay. Do you want more clients? No. No?
I just want more of the right ones to pay me 10 times.
That's more clients. Yeah. So we want more clients. Yeah. Okay. So you're in the right place. There's 4 big benefits that I see, although there's a gazillion other reasons we do write books. Visibility, get seen as an industry expert. Bookability, get booked more, right, to grow your biz. Credibility, be trusted by prospects. Impactability, get your message out to the masses, all right? And why it's critical to think beyond the $20. When I first started my business, I was like, why the hell do I want to be an author? I didn't want to be an author. I didn't want to write books. Why? It takes so long to write a book. Why would I do that for $20? That seems silly when I can sell a $200 offer, or a $2,000 offer, or a $20,000 offer. My sales and marketing brain did not compute until I saw a lot of my friends getting on stages and on TV and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, use it as a marketing tool. Now I get it. Okay, so I help people with marketing tool type books that help sell you. The first person that read my book, that's me at a conference with my first first full book, right? The first edition, this is the second edition. And it was at a conference. I shipped myself a box of books. And my roommate at the conference actually read that book that night. She stayed in. I went out partying. She read the whole book in 4 hours. And she's like, oh, my God, it's so amazing. Da, 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 da. Well, she wasn't the one that hired me. But then, soon after, I was at a networking event. And this gal bought my book. And, I thought, well, she's my perfect prospect. She bought my book at this networking event. She came back the following month and hired me for a $14,000 program. Wow. Okay, so I'm like, well, thank God that paid for the book publishing, and then some, and I'm like, this is good. So who cares about selling it? I'm just going to give them away. Who cares? Like a big business card. I go to conferences and put them in swag bags. Now, you guys didn't get one here because I wasn't moving and I didn't have the ability to buy them. You got my stop it button instead, so hopefully you like it. And so whenever you're resistant about doing the book or doing the big program or raising your rates, please press the stop it button, and the VIPs, I guess you got them. I have extras for those of you who didn't get one. Let me know if you need one. But it's so important to just get out of your own way around it and get that dang book out. And I will tell you that if you're going to write a book, you're probably going to write more than one. So don't try to fit everything into that one book, or it's going to be this big and nobody wants to read that. Okay, and that's what happened to me. Is I was like, well, I got this happening in my life. I got to incorporate that in my life because my book's about love and money. This is my story book, right? There's a story book, a system book. This is my system book. So this is the process I take people through, the Jumpstart Your Biz Now, right? The story book is the Love Yourself Successful, the lessons I had to learn and all that kind of stuff, and the toxic people and la la la. We all have stories. We also have systems of what we teach, or whatever that is. So you could write 2 books and more and more and more. Okay, so don't just keep going and writing until, I'm fitting it all into one book. That is one of the biggest mistakes I see, is they're like, well, it's not done yet. Just hurry up and get one out so you can get on to the next one. Okay, because as entrepreneurs, we have all kinds of big ideas, and you're going to create a new signature talk next year, or you're going to create a new program, or you're going to go to create a new event and have a book around each one of those things, perhaps. Think of it as more of a marketing tool than this huge, big project you're only going to have one of. Okay, that's my challenge and my hope for you as you think like that. I just put this slide in here because this is fun. This is my life. I do lots of events of my own. I have a mastermind. I do retreats and coaching, and then I have a lot of fun with my family and friends. And this is all I care to do. I don't have a big bucket list. I do what I do here with clients so that I can have more of that. That's my fun. The more fun I make, the more money I make. The more fun I have, the more money I make. Books can get you more speaking gigs and clients. Books can position you on social media a lot. These are 3 of my clients that went to bestseller. Positioning on your website. Look at Debbie, right? I pulled your picture off your website because look at how good she looks as a highly paid expert, right? And she positions herself as an author. You're going to see, Colleen's going to be here tomorrow. She did the Step into the Spotlight book that I published, right, with a whole bunch of other authors. You can do things like book launches and virtual summits and all kinds of different events when you have a book, especially when you do compilation books and you get a bunch of authors together. And you can make a bunch of money at that, by the way. You can do collaborative opportunities with local businesses and TV. You can, become the expert like Russell Brunson did with all his, you know how many books he has? I looked him up. I didn't even know because I'm not even following him anymore, but that's just crazy. And you can have fun stuff to send in the mail. This is James Malinchak. He sends way too much stuff in the mail, but it's overkill, but it is fun when your clients and prospects get a whole bunch of stuff in the mail, including your book. You could fill swag bags of virtual boxes. I did this at my first virtual event in 2020. I put my books in there, my workbook, my roadmap, all these other things. I had sponsors contributing stuff. It made a really cool swag bag, when we were swag box, I guess, that we were shipping off for my event, right? You can get on TV and other media. I've gotten lots of clients that have gone on TV, and this is Darla, and she's a nonprofit, you guys, who wrote a book, and I have her book out there too, just so you can see. And I've been on TV probably 18 times, mostly because of the book. What was funny about the Love Yourself Successful, I mentioned something about dating on TV, and they said, ooh, you can come back and talk about online dating. And I said, I sure can. I don't teach that, but I should sure come back and talk about online dating on TV. You bet I did. You can take fun photo shoots. You can do back of the room setup with books. You can create all kinds of marketing materials and have other kinds of offers. This is my favorite and what I hope a lot of you, or there's probably a good handful of you in here that have a whole bunch of clients. And this is going to take your clients to the next level by putting them in a book with you. So this is what we did with Mel Carr, who also lives in Phoenix here. She's working on her second book now, which is Six Figure Phoenix, in case you guys want to be a part of it. I know she's looking for authors. But you can do amazing things, and you can make $10,000 to $30,000 as an income stream if you do a compilation book, and I do all the work. Imagine that, right? So some of the biggest mistakes: not having clear and easy systems, not positioning yourself inside your book enough, and you just don't know what you don't know. And I had to pay my publisher friends to tell me what I didn't know when I started this business, because I didn't want to have to figure it out myself. Well, who wants to do that? I want the fast track. You got to have clarity in positioning, organization and systems, and consistent marketing and sales. One of the things I do is look at the marketing before you even write a word of the book, because we have to clarify what the plan of the book is going to be and how it's going to impact your business and how you're going to get clients from it as well. You can pick the type of book to write, and here's your 7-step plan. If you want to take a picture, this is the one to take. Because this is what you really need to do, and this is what I do with people. Now, some people come with their own editors, some people come with their own information, or their own cover, or they come with the manuscript already done. They don't need help with that. And I can fill in the blanks. We do a la carte pricing, so it's really easy to get the book done, but I'm gonna make you get it done sooner than later. And that's the key, so that it can help you grow your business. And so I'm happy to help you. And here's a little QR code if you want to go get a download from me. It's called the Everything Publishing Checklist, and it's the things you might want to know about how to prepare for the marketing, what you need to know in the launch, and a couple other things. And I have this on my table too, in case you don't get to it right now with your phone. It's out on my table, okay? But really what I'm looking for today is people that want to have a conversation. And I do free monthly author calls. So happy to be a resource for you. I will answer any questions at my table, and that is my time.